Well, for more on this, we're joined by from Abuja by Dr. Nwokolo, who is the managing partner and chief executive at Nextier SPB. That's an international consulting firm working in Nigeria and the African region. Welcome to TRT World. So, Senegal's constitutional court has ruled to overturn the government's postponement of the presidential elections. What do you make of this? What impact will it have? Will Macky Sall listen?
Thank you for having me. I think this is good news for Africa, good news for the ECOWAS. As we all know, Senegal has been a beacon of democracy, a bastion of democracy, the way it has organized itself over the years. So what the president tried to do is a reversal of ECOWAS protocol on good governance and democracy. And I think a lot of us are happy, especially we've seen the excesses of the executive arm of government. Mm-hmm. So with what is happening, it means that the judiciary is up and doing in Senegal.
Okay.
And for a lot of us who have followed issues of what has happened in the region, especially with the resurgence of military rule, mm-hmm. This is nothing but a civilian rule that the president is trying to do. So I think he should listen to the calls from the people, conduct the election and leave by April.
Do you think that that is likely? Because, I mean, he has pushed those elections all the way to the end of the year. Do you think he'll go in April?
I think he will go. He's smelling the coffee, so he knows what is going to happen. Not just because ECOWAS can do much, but because there's pressure from the international community. A lot of us, most African countries or most West African countries have looked upon Senegal to provide a lead way in democracy stabilization. And what the president is trying to do, it will be a reversal.
And I just wanted to ask you on that point. I lived in Senegal for 6 months when Abdoulaye Wade was president. What happened to this country? As you say, a beacon of stability that it was looked upon before.
I think it has to do with this air of authority, or this air of it's only me but no one, that we see among most African leaders, where people will want to jettison constitutionalism and rule of law because they think they provided development for the people, and they think they are the only one who can do it. This is not the first time we've seen such a thing. If you could remember, it nearly occurred in Nigeria during the reign of President Obasanjo, who did so much, and people came to him and said, "Why don't you extend your tenure?" You know, so that's what we see. And with what is happening in West Africa now, in Mali, in Burkina Faso, in Niger, nobody wants such a thing to happen again in Senegal. If he pushes as he is going, we might see a military coup, and we don't want to experience that. West Africa should not continue to be the coup capital of the world. We want democracy and want stability. So he should leave by April.
Let's see if Macky Sall does indeed leave by April. Nwokolo, thank you so much for speaking to us there live from Abuja. Appreciate your time and your thoughts. Thank you.